Good morning and thank you for joining us for sports this morning. My name is Abigail Sena Sosu. We'll begin in Qatar because Argentina will play either France or Morocco in the final after they beat Croatia 3-0 last night. Lionel Messi opened the scoring from the spot before Julian Alvarez grabbed another. The Manchester City forward Alvarez then added a third after the halftime break following a sensational solo run from Messi. Well, my colleague George Addo Jr. was at the Lusail iconic stadium and filed this report after that game against Argentina and Croatia.
So Argentina are through to a second final in 8 years. Lionel Messi led his charges to beat Croatia by 3-0. In the process, Argentina have managed to keep the record of not losing a semi-final at the World Cup and in history. In 1930, they lost to Uruguay in the final. Yes, in 1978, they won the competition. In 1986 as well, they won the competition. In 1990, they lost out to Germany. In 2014, they lost out to Germany. And as we know, in 2022, they're back in the final. What a special game tonight. Many thought Croatia were going to give Messi and Argentina a lot of work to do. Indeed, in the first half, they proved in the first 20 minutes that they will be a difficult side to crack down. But Argentina's direct play meant they had 2 quick goals from Lionel Messi from the spot and Alvarez from a counter-attack. That ended the first half with 2 goals. In the second half, another masterpiece by Messi, dribbling and laying it up for Alvarez to score his brace and the third for Argentina. Argentina will wait for the winner of France-Morocco and will be hoping that Lionel Messi can lay his hands on the trophy for the first time in his career. This has been on, and loads of the fans who came here were chanting, hoping that Lionel Messi was going to win this game. He did win it, and it means Argentina have got a chance. George Addo Jr. reporting from the Lusail Stadium, where Argentina have crossed over to the final after beating Croatia by 3-0.
And the numbers are working in favor of arguably the best footballer in the world. I'm talking about Lionel Messi. And back home, our Joy Prime pundits were also not short of those praises for the football god after that game.
If he wins it, fine. If he doesn't win the World Cup,
I don't think anything.
It changes anything. Look, in my era, I think he's the best player I've seen. Those who didn't...
In the last 17 years...
I didn't live to see... Yeah, I saw Maradona in 86, but I was very young. Very young at the time. But when we're playing around the street of Ghana, it's all about Diego. We just go and watch for the sake. But when we started falling and understanding football, this is the best I have seen. Like I said, I would have just opposed him alongside Ronaldinho. But his span was so short.
Was a different beast.
So I don't want to go there. But look, I don't think there's any player. You want to thank Cristiano Ronaldo for the competition he's given to the young man. I think the two of them, they've complemented each other for making sure that they reign and they stay at the top. But if you ask the two of them, honestly, if you want to be sincere with yourself, Ronaldo himself would admit, and this is the goal.
David.
He's a Ronaldo.
To be honest, I can't deny it. Like, Messi is one of the greatest players in the world.
An incredible player.
It's amazing what he does with the boys. You can't even think about. You can't even understand.
Yeah.
Like, even the way he plays, everything shows he's one of the greatest. And winning the trophy on Sunday will just be a bonus. He already cemented his place already. So the trophy will just be a bonus for him.
So back home, there's been some changes to the women's technical team as well. And so the Black Princesses will now be led by Yusuf Pasigi, assisted by Nana Adakwa and Anita Redu. The goalkeeper's trainer is going to be Raymond Fenny, and Dr. Mabel Aboa is now the team doctor for the Black Princesses of Ghana. Asabia Opari is a physiotherapist, and then Susie Jolito is the nurse of the side. Aisha Bukari becomes the welfare officer, and Genevieve Clotte is the equipment officer for the new constituted Black Princesses technical team. That'll be all for sports this morning. Thank you for watching.